Hello everyone, and welcome to the Sons of Kojima podcast. This is episode 26. I'd like to thank you all for watching, and I am joined by a bunch of lovely people today. It's a small group today. Some people will come in a little bit later, but first off, let me start with Lester. How are you doing, man?
What's going on?
And then we also have our resident superior artist.
Yo, what's up?
And I'm also joined by our co-host, Mr. Good Guy, Fred Fucks.
Hello, everybody. How's it going?
And I'm also another host. Obviously, you should know who I am. But anyway, let's.
Maggle Master 102.
Yep. I didn't really need you to do my introduction for me, but yeah. So yeah. It's kind of a small show tonight, but good really do. So, how are you guys doing today?
To be honest, I'm in a bit of a rut. But obviously I think it'd be appropriate to make some apologies right off the top. First of all, we apologize on behalf of Brian Burke, 13 Strong 1 on Twitter. Basically I talked to him on Monday. He agreed to be on the podcast. I made no sort of I didn't trick him or, I left a comment with Fred Fucks on the YouTube channel and specifically talked about the SoKast and left criticism. Talked to him on Twitter and, invited him to come on to talk about his, appearance on the podcast. He agreed. And then afterwards, he deleted all of our tweets. I talked to him on Tuesday. He said everything was cool. He then deleted all our tweets again. And since then, I haven't heard anything from him. And I'm not obviously going to harass him and keep tweeting at him because it's, at the end of the day, not really that big a deal. Yeah, so we apologize. We were completely caught off guard by this. He didn't say anything to us. He's been, for all intents and purposes, avoiding us for the past couple days and obviously deleting all traces of any conversations with us. So my apologies that we weren't able to produce him tonight, and also apologies for just a general lack of people not being here for whatever reason. So yeah, we're just going to try to push forward, I guess.
Yeah, I don't really understand. I mean, we all know that the show is tonight, but I mean, I'm not gonna pin the blame on anyone at all. I mean, sometimes people get busy. It happens. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, we have this is how many guests now that dropped out on us? 2.
Seems to it.
So we had Joss Coyle and 13 Strong, kind of. Leaving us in the dust.
So I literally just got a tweet from 13 Strong saying that he can still come on depending on the time and that he's been busy. So it is possible that we could potentially have him on, but we're not gonna completely change up everything for that. So anyways, we'll see. We'll see if time prevails for him to come on. So we're just scrambling at the last minute. Like I said, a lot of stuff happened last minute, and we're all trying to figure out what's exactly going on here. The current plan is to do this here for an hour and then head to Let's Endure. Apparently, a lot of people are going to be able to do the Let's Endure, but not the podcast. It's whatever. So, yeah. That's about it.
Yeah. I don't know. Well, you know what? Because this is our thing. What are your thoughts on the fact that Phil adding a camera goal to the Patreon? Well, to his Patreon.
No, I think it's utterly ridiculous. I think that he's being talked into this by people like Onyx and people like iCured, who are insisting that he gets a 4K camera. They've now convinced him to get the Sony I believe it's a 4K camera with physical image stabilization. That means that the camera lens inside sort of floats and sort of moves with the camera for like not for like swaying back and forth like Phil does, but more for running or something like that. But he records everything on a tripod and sits across the room, so I don't really see how image stabilization will help a fixed camera. But nonetheless, he's going to spend $1,000 of a $2,000 goal to buy this camera, and just another unnecessary thing that he's going to purchase, and another way for him to pocket $1,000 based on the expense of these people. So yeah.
So I have an important question.
Stupid.
Yeah, I was gonna say I have an important question. What camera, at least a camera that records 1080p, is over $1,000?
Well, that would be the I believe it's the Sony AF33. I'll actually look and find it, but
I was going to say I don't think there are cameras other than maybe like those professional, like those the recording like AVC format or whatever. Those kind of cameras. I don't think other than those would be like no more than $1,000. I could be wrong on that. I mean, they could be more expensive. I'm sure that's probably what Phil wants. But like just a digital camera in itself, like the camera he would normally use, those probably go up to maybe like $300 to $600. So I don't know why he would want to spend so much on like a camera, because he wants to be more professional with his videos. I just don't think that makes any sense to me.
so it's called
to begin with.
Yeah.
It's called the Sony FDR AX33. It's a 4K camcorder, 30 frames per second at 4K, 60 frames per second at 1080p. So he's obsessed with the 60 frames. So we'll probably see his vlogs recorded in 1080p with 60 frames per second, which is super. So
How much would it be?
$1,000.
Oh, around that?
Yep.
Okay. Oh, looks like Mr. Evil AJ just came into the call. How are you doing, man?
I'm alright.
So, give me your thoughts on Phil putting on the camera goal on his Patreon.
On the camera?
Yeah. He added that to his Patreon recently.
I mean, I guess I can kind of see that with the Project 7, but not for the vlogs. And I'm also very skeptical when he works on the Project 7, because I don't think the quality is going to be on par with what's the guy's name? Respect the Pact.
Oh yeah. With how basic his editing is, I mean, I don't think he's gonna be him anytime soon.
I mean, especially when he wants to go back to the roots, you know?
Yeah. I don't even know what happened to Respect the Pack, but I think apparently maybe he might be busy with college or something, or maybe just life things. I mean,
as far as I know, he just pretty much moved on, you know.
That doesn't surprise me at all. I mean, everyone gets, like, there comes to a point where you can only do so much content, or just make videos to the point where you just get eventually bored of it and you want to do new things. I mean, I respect that. You know, no pun intended, because his name. But, yeah. That's pretty much it. No more could really be said about that at all. Torres, do you want to give me your thoughts on it?
There's nothing much to say really, because it's not.
Shit.
I mean, he'll waste money on everything.
Okay, sorry, say that again. I just lagged to shit. I don't know what happened there.
I said there's no point of talking about it really, because you're not really surprised if he do something like this.
Yeah.
I mean, he wastes his money on everything.
Yeah, it's no surprise really. I mean, if people will give him the funds for it, and he'll just try his best to accumulate the amount that he gets from his fans to, just spend all of it. I don't know. It makes no sense to me. I mean, you could have saved a lot more money by, like, not buying so many capture cards, not buying, like, so many fucking things to try and improve his quality. I mean, I don't think anyone other than him does that shit.
I'm still thinking, is he lying about the whole green screen thing? He haven't even shown it off.
Yeah,
even if you do have it,
I don't think
you should at least tell us about it.
He hasn't done anything with that at all, has he?
No.
What? It's been like a month or some shit, or like 2 months.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's just stupid. I don't know, man.
Well, he already measured it in his stupid office, and it's not going to work, so he has to do it from the garage.
Oh, lordy. He's going to make a movie studio in his garage.
Angry Joe 2.0.
Yeah. I don't know, man. Soon he's going to pull, no, I don't think. No, he didn't bother with Mario Party. I was going to make a joke about Angry Joe, and then I was like, no, never mind. I don't know much about Angry Joe other than the fact that he ranted about Nintendo and everyone's flipping out about it. So, that's pretty much all I really know. I didn't really care for him, so I don't really have much to say about him.
All you need to know that Angry Joe hates Renegade.
Oh, yeah, I saw those Twitter posts.
Yeah.
They're fucking ridiculous. Alright, well, I don't know, man. I actually also heard recently that This Is How You Don't Play Bloodborne, and Fred's Hotline Miami, This Is How You Don't Play, got taken down.
Oh, the Hotline Miami got taken down?
Yeah, it apparently got taken down by Machinima.
Yeah, so last week at some point I got a notification that Machinima claimed it. I filed the counterclaim. For some reason, I had to refile it today. I don't know. I took screen caps both times. But I don't know. I don't know if it just didn't take the first time I did it or what it is. But yeah, at this point, I now have a strike on the Machinima approved channel, which I knew was going to happen. That's why I put it on that channel. Yeah, and I'm now into the mix, I guess, with all the people that are getting their copyright strikes for this, and I think that it's flagrant abuse of the DMCA. I think that it's systematic harassment of people that make DSP parody content, and to me, I think that, well, I guess I won't get into what potential ramifications there could be for Machinima for doing this, because I feel like Phil sort of got tipped off as to what could happen to him based on people sort of parading it around and sort of like bragging about how this could bite Phil at the end of the day. So I'll sort of keep that in private as to how this could affect Machinima based on their actions. But I just... I don't know, man. I haven't gotten around to posting the file on Mega, so I appreciate everyone who's been people who just had the foresight to download it and re-upload that. I appreciate it, and yeah, I appreciate it if you enjoyed it. That's awesome. I spent some time doing it. It was a shorter playthrough, so I actually had the time to put that together, despite being kind of busy. So. Yeah, the next step, I guess, is to have Machinima either take me to court or to retract their claim. And if the past is an indication of the future, then they should be retracting their claim as they have been, and it should be back up. So thank you, everyone, for your support. I very much appreciate it. I saw, tons of people retweeted when I announced that it got flagged and everything else, everything like that. So I very much appreciate it.
I also got an update here that apparently This Is So You Don't Play Minecraft Part 2 actually just got reinstated. So yeah, it looks like it's win-win for Loophole. I don't know how many. I actually am concerned. I would have to ask him how many how many copyright strikes does he have on his channel now? That like both This Is How You Don't Play, and I think there's a bunch of other videos too that he counterclaimed. So I'd have to ask him at some point. But here's hoping that the Bloodborne and Hotline Miami will go up at some point.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely hope so. Well, what are your guys' thoughts on this whole thing? Good answer.
I
am so sorry I was doing something real quick. Say it again.
Oh, I was like, what are your guys' thoughts on the whole situation with Bloodborne and Hotline Miami? This Is How You Don't Play is getting taken down.
They'll get back up since loopholes. This Is How You Don't Play Minecraft Part 1, Part 2 went back up. Those get back up.
Yeah.
Just give it time.
Yeah, definitely.
yeah.
Well, I hope so too. Like, because if it's not Machinima doing it, then it's Phil, crying to them. I also found out, actually, funny enough, on Twitter apparently, Dragon Killer was saying something to Machinima, and Machinima actually responded.
They actually responded?
Yeah, they
Yeah,
did.
apparently. I don't know if Dragon Killer's in the chat or whatever, but if someone can link that, that'd be awesome. But yeah, apparently Machinima said something like, "Sorry, we gotta follow the rules," or some shit.
But if there's anything you need, just reach us out or whatever the fuck they said.
Yeah. I saw that and I was like, well, this is interesting. I don't know what rules they have to follow, but if it's the rules and regulations on YouTube, then they should probably look at the fine print under the whole fair use thing. But, I mean, whatever. People are always going to take things like that out of context. Oh, it's just a hate video. I don't know. Makes no sense to me at all. I don't know, man. It just makes no sense to me at all. Oh yeah, that's right.
I was gonna
Oh, go on.
say I guess Machinima approved Santa wasn't approved by Machinima after all.
Yeah, that's true. GTA 5 apparently just came out on PC recently. Has anyone been playing that lately?
Dude, what is that shit for real? 7 discs, Fred?
7 discs, 7 DVDs. If it was on Blu-ray, it'd be 1 disc. But yeah, 7 DVDs.
Oh,
What? So like, if you're done with the first disc, and then you move on to disc 2, or what the fuck?
I can install it apparently. It's all
No, you just have to install the whole thing first.
It's all
What?
Yeah, it's all installation.
Yeah, that's how PCs work, man. You gotta I think Max Payne was on like 5 or 7 discs or something like that too. Max Payne 3, yeah, you just put each disc one by one. It all installs to the hard drive, and then you're done. You don't have to have any discs anymore.
So you could put it away now and shit?
Yeah, I've got it off to the side.
That's crazy.
But yeah, let me just I'll check in a second. I believe Max Payne 3 was 7 discs too. I think Assassin's Creed Unity was 6 or 7.
I was gonna say, Fred, what are your thoughts on it so far?
So actually, I've been having a really great time with it. To be honest with you, and I don't know, it might sound like I'm exaggerating, but I've seen a lot of results from different people, and I'm getting very good results with my PC. I've got a i7 4770 and a GTX 780, and I have everything maxed out except for MSAA, which I have turned off because that one just completely kills your performance. I have FXAA on instead, and the only thing I couldn't put all the way up was high resolution shadows. I have all the other shadows turned up with NVIDIA's PC, SS, and all that other jargon that probably a lot of people don't get. But anyways, so literally just 2 things are turned 1 step down, and everything else is turned completely up. All the textures, the water, everything else is very high. And I actually benchmarked it at some points I was hitting about 140 frames per second, but the minimum it was about 65. So having G-Sync on for my TV, it was at about 60, pretty smooth. So I haven't. Okay.
Someone's phone went crazy.
Oh yeah, Freddy Bar, going to use the video editor for GTA 5.
I have been playing with it a little bit. It's not as easy to use as I thought it would be. I tried to record a couple things. I took a few pictures, but you can only share that through Social Club, which is kind of unfortunate. Once you, like I said, it's very clunky to actually use it. I don't know if anyone else has had better luck using the director mode or anything else like that, but recording is fine, but editing, the editor is just really, really shitty. And the fact that it can record without really taking up too much of your system resources is good. But just in general, I don't know. It's not a good experience to record stuff on there. Plus, I have a custom radio station. I put all the music that I wanted on there, and that cuts it out. You apparently can't use your own music when you're doing that, which doesn't make sense to me. And you can only upload it to YouTube, which also is kind of clunky. But you know, I've just been playing the story mode. I haven't been really doing anything else for the past 2 days. I've just been working on, you know, side content, couple story missions, shooting range, leveling up, or increasing the stats of the characters. But yeah, it's a lot of fun, man. And I was in a unique situation because I didn't play through the entire Xbox 360 version. I bought the special edition. I played around halfway to the point where you try to steal the submarine, and that's where I cut off. And I don't know what it was. I don't know if it was just I just didn't have an interest in the game, or I just got busy, but I never picked it back up. So for this, I'm kind of in a unique situation.
You should play GTA 5 with keyboard and mouse.
Actually, I do a little bit. So for aiming, so you can actually, like, I can play with the controller and then reach over and use my mouse real quick, and it's pretty seamless. So like for the shooting range, I just use my mouse to aim. So
that's blasphemy. There's no way you use a keyboard and mouse. I thought you were always a controller person.
I just use the mouse. Not the keyboard. No. Like I said, I'll have the controller in my hand. I'll play the whole way with it. But then at some point, I can just reach down, grab my mouse, and just use that to aim, like, you know, precision aiming, and then just go back. I still have my controller in one hand. I just use the mouse for the other hand. Every once in a while.
Yeah. Someone asked a while ago why couldn't they put the discs of GTA 5 on the PC on Blu-ray? And to answer your question, I'm pretty sure Blu-ray is owned by Sony. So
I don't think it's that. I just think it's that not everybody that has a PC has a Blu-ray drive, whereas people that have Xbox Ones and PS4s definitely have a Blu-ray drive.
Yeah, that's true. Though it wouldn't be half bad of an idea to, like, it would be a smart idea to actually put it on Blu-ray, because Blu-ray I think has like the most memory in a disc, from what I know. Metal
Gear Solid 4.
Yeah. Other than that, like, just the way they're approaching it on the PC, it's not really half bad of an idea, like, for installation. But, like, it is kind of silly that they did put it on 7 discs. But, well, what can you really do? Which actually reminds me, did you guys hear about the thing that a guy was doing where he was streaming, and apparently his code or whatever got ninja'd?
That shit was fucking beautiful.
Yeah. I was watching. My friend linked me that video because I went over to his house the other day, and he was showing me this video. I was like, "Did you see this guy? Like, was an idiot, and he was streaming him installing GTA 5." And I was like to him, like, I said to him, "Can you answer me like a very important question?" And he's like, "What's that?" Why in the holy fuck would someone have the nerve to not only be a dumbass and stream them installing the game, but be dumb enough to actually show the code accidentally? That just makes no fucking sense. I don't think I know anyone
He's
on...
just asking for trouble.
Yeah, I don't think anyone I know on Twitch would be dumb enough to do something like that. But this guy, like, hit the new level of stupidity. And whoever that guy is, he's a moron. Like, he has no one to blame but himself for that.
He's not the first one that I see something similar like that.
I actually remember Phil doing something like that when he played Batman Arkham Asylum. He was streaming him. Well, not streaming. He was video recording himself while the game was installing and almost showed the code. But good thing. But good thing his camera wasn't sharp. No one could have stole his code. That would have been funny if someone did that. But he literally just doing the first part. It was just him installing the game and him just making his commentary.
Yeah. Apparently someone said that he got his key back. I hope so. But, yeah. someone just asked, why would someone stream installing a game? I don't know, tell that to the idiot that was streaming it. He probably learned his lesson after that. Just, I don't know, that makes no sense. I think that's pretty stupid. But, yeah, other than that, like, I was actually going to ask, how is GTA 5 on PC? Like, is it any better than what it is on consoles? I don't know if you actually have, like, played it enough on the consoles to get, like, a valid opinion of it.
No, I played it about halfway through, and it runs smoother, you know. The custom radio station's a big deal. Obviously, the graphics are a lot better. You can see a lot of detail on the guns even, you know, like the name of the gun on the side of it and stuff like that. So everything's really high resolution. Everything is really smooth. Yeah. So, yeah, I actually have to sort of, you know, acknowledge I was really worried that the port would be sloppy, but, you know, it looks like the extra 4 months have actually let them do a lot of good stuff with it, and so far I haven't had any problems. We're still on the original version of the game. There hasn't been any patches or anything, and I haven't run into any problems really. So, yeah, overall a really good port, and I'm kind of glad that I went and spent the money for it, because it took a couple extra days for people to crack it online and get that version up. So I would have been waiting. So, yeah, good. I like it.
So
was it worth the wait?
Was it?
Was it worth the wait?
I mean, of course I would have liked to have it sooner, but you know, if it would have been a lesser version, then yeah, it probably would have soured my experience.
Well, whatever was holding up the game from being released, I mean, people better be happy now. So, yeah, other than that, like, I'm happy to hear that it's running fine. I was actually thinking about buying it. This would actually be my first, well, like, this would be like my first GTA in a long-ass time that I would play. So, but we'll see.
I'm about to say, you don't strike me as the GTA guy.
I know, right? There's a lot of people that'd be surprised by that, but no, it's just like, I don't know, I kind of want to try it, because just, like, the online and stuff looks like a lot of fun, especially with, like, friends and that.
Yeah.
So, I don't know, well, we'll see. It depends. Because I want to, like, at least play Mortal Kombat X, which I still have to wait for it to download. I have to download each and every individual thing. I don't know if that's still a thing or whatever, but I gotta download all that shit, like, later. But other than that, yeah. That's pretty much it. That's the game I'm looking forward to playing. I don't know how it's going to be, but I'm going into this hoping that it's going to be awesome. And from what I heard, Mortal Kombat X is going to be awesome. It is awesome. So, yeah. That's pretty much it. And awkward silence. Which reminds me, what do people think of Mortal Kombat X?
I'm actually playing it right now while we're on the podcast. I'm just doing practice.
Yeah.
And it's pretty damn good.
Yeah, I heard it's very stiff compared to the rest of the games.
Yeah, kinda.
I only played like 2 games, and I'm like, yep, I'm done.
I can't block, dude. I don't know.
It's just that I'm one of those people that likes to like really get into it. You know what I mean? Like competitive wise, not just casually. And I just don't got time for that right now.
Speaking of casuals here, there's Renegade Operative in the chat.
Ren, get your ass over here so we can hear your stupid opinion on Mortal Kombat.
He's gonna come in here and he's gonna rip us a new one.
Wow!
Nah, let's not do this. But yeah, I don't know, like, I'm going into this hoping that this will be better than Mortal Kombat 9. A lot of people are saying it is better than Mortal Kombat 9. As far as character selection, I hope like people are happy with the final roster, and I hope people are happy with the new characters that are coming in.
I'm not happy. Striker's not in it, so fuck that game.
What, so you can pull a Deathstroke and just camp all game?
Yeah, that's what I did. Dude, I literally got hate mail every day because of that shit. When I saw Aaron Black, I'm like, oh, hell yeah, I'm just going to fucking lay it on and just spam my fucking guns. But no, he doesn't really play like that, which fucking sucks.
Even Outlaw, he doesn't play like that at all. He has a shotgun, but, like, other than that, he doesn't really play very campy. He's more of
he doesn't.
He's more of a zoner than anything.
You could say that.
Yeah, I don't know why. I've always liked rushdown characters. But that's just me. That's just how I am. I always like to play the agile, very fast approaching characters. So that's always been me. I like to be fast and very good at reacting on things. Can't say for myself that I'm the best at fighting games because I'm not terrible at them. But I'm gonna give at least a few. I'm gonna give some love to Mortal Kombat X when I have the chance to play it. So it's gonna be fun. And of course, I'm gonna play it on controller for the first time in a while because my fight stick, unfortunately, is done. Like the board on it is like fucked. I can't even do anything on it. So yeah.
Keyboard and mouse.
I don't really see a reason to play that game on a fight stick, to be honest.
It's more of like a directional pad type of game anyway, like just the way it's laid out. So there wouldn't really be any point at all.
And it's designed on a console, you know what I mean? It didn't originate on the arcade, so that's another point right there, you know?
Yeah, that's true. So, playing it on a fight stick, no, I'm not going to worry too much about it. And I'm plus have a 360 controller, so I'm happy.
But
hey now. Just because I play on a 360 controller doesn't necessarily mean I don't like the fucking PS3 controller any less. I love that fucking thing.
PS4 controller all the way.
Yeah. Apparently there's microtransactions in the game. Is that true?
Yeah, you have to.
Yeah, that is true.
Fatalities.
What the fuck? How? Wait.
Oh yeah, easy fatalities. I can't believe people were so butthurt over that shit. It's like, dude, you're not even forced to fucking waste money on that shit. Come on, that shit is only for fucking casuals like Loophole.
Yeah, I seen it on a PS4. You get to, I think you get to buy 10 for like $1. You get to buy like 30 for like $5.
I can't believe people are fucking overreacting to that shit. Who gives a shit, dude?
You don't have to spend money on them. You could find them in the crypts.
I was gonna say, why does it even matter anyway? Fatalities are not even that hard to do.
It's not.
If the game literally tells you how to do it.
Like, if you have to pay money to unlock a fatality, okay, fine, fair enough, but you don't. You know, like, who gives a shit, dude?
Someone says fatalities.
Yeah, there you go.
That's pretty much what it is.
Yeah. I don't know, like I said, like, fatalities are pretty easy to do. Like, I know all, like, I remember when I was playing Kenshi in Mortal Kombat 9, I remembered his off by heart. When I was playing with my siblings or whatever, they would ask me, like, how do you do it so fast? And I was like, it's because I played, like, nothing but this character.
Yeah.
It's like, I know all the moves, so. And then you play, like, with a friend, and then you realize, you know, you're not actually as good as you think you are.
Oh, man.
That's the life, right?
Yep.
I can't wait to play Kenshi again, though, man. I heard he's much better in Mortal Kombat X. Which people pronounce it 10, but... I say X because that's what it is to me.
So what do you guys think about GameStop taking retro shit again soon?
Oh, I heard of that today.
Are you serious?
Yep.
Yeah.
Interesting. Now, are you going to be getting $1 for each game?
Well, someone actually did brought it up that he's pretty skeptical because, they'll take it in for cheap, but they'll resell it for at a high price. Which...
That's horseshit.
Yeah.
That's the wrong way you go with business. Just sell it in a goddamn retro game store. Why would you be dumb enough to sell your shit at an EB Games or GameStop? I'm sorry, to anyone that's watching this right now, do not, and I repeat, do not sell any of your old shit at GameStop. I don't care what it is.
I traded in like 5 or 6 games at GameStop and I got like $4 back.
Yeah.
No, like $2 to $3 back. I was like, no,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna trade it here.
Yeah. Just go to like a local fucking like trade store or whatever the fuck, pawn shop, whatever you want to call it, hawk shop,
Even eBay.
anything.
Mom and pop.
Yeah. Just go and sell. You'll get like 10 times more there.
Yeah.
I feel bad for the people that are selling their games all the time there, Phil. But yeah.
I can't believe he's still doing that.
I don't get it either.
I mean, save that shit, man. So you could do the giveaways on the games that he's not playing anymore.
What's up, you irrelevant pussies?
No, you just give the boxes away like you did before. Come on, Renegade.
What's up?
So, Ren, why don't you give us your analysis on Mortal Kombat X, since you just got here in the nick of time?
The game is pretty good, but I don't know how it's going to play competitively. I have not fought against anyone really yet.
Oh, you haven't played online yet?
No, and I don't know how it's going to function on Steam and shit due to the fact that launch didn't work on day one, so I'm hoping that goes well.
I was actually watching someone play the PC version, and he mentioned that the online was okay. So that's just a heads up for you.
Yeah, that's the general consensus. It's just okay. It's not, great or anything.
It sounds better than MK9 was, because that fucking online is shit now.
Ugh.
Are you sure? Was it because of your shitty internet back then?
No, it's really fucking shit. Like, I tried to get in a match at one point, and it gave me a message saying, the server has been disconnected. You cannot join lobby.
Oh, man.
So stupid.
And Injustice is much worse, in my opinion.
Damn.
What, the online Injustice?
Yeah, there was one moment where I tried to get into King of the Hill, and I guess the host was lagging or whatever. So every time I tried to hit him, it was like in slow motion and shit.
God damn it. Did he play Deathstroke and spam guns?
I actually tried to do that on Steam against a really good player, and I failed hard.
Oh, man. You're never going to be that Crimson dude that was fighting Phil, I can tell you that.
Holy fuck, he was...
he was so salty.
That was, well, I don't know how Injustice was when Deathstroke was nerfed, because apparently they nerfed him, but Phil could not beat that dude for the life of him.
Yeah. I actually know someone who can play legit Deathstroke that doesn't camp. So, he's pretty damn beast. But, I think the way he was initially supposed to be played was a zoner. I don't think he was ever keep away. People just make him to be keep away because of the whole guns and shit, but he's not actually a keep away.
Yeah, you can get up close and do combos with Deathstroke, because I did it before. Mm-hmm. But it's been such a long time since I played with him that I forgot to do all that shit.
If anything, Sinestro is the keep away character.
I've never fought Sinestro. The only guys I fought were like Green Lanterns, and Raven's really fucking good. I cannot beat a good Raven for the life of me.
Okay,
Yeah.
let me tell you this. When you go into a match with someone who has Green Lantern, did they instantly destroy you? Because every time I play with a Green Lantern or anybody, they just instantly destroy me before I even do anything.
It depends. If they know that string where they can keep using his weapons and shit, is one where he can actually get you in a combo with like a Gatling gun or something. If they actually know that, then they can actually just keep stunning you over and over again.
Well, yeah, because Green Lantern has like ridiculous hit stun.
Yeah, he does.
It's totally OP, man.
Like I play a lot of Killer Frost and Sinestro because I don't know, I just always liked Sinestro as a character. So and his kit is okay, but I feel like it's more of a zoning keep away type of kit, and I'm not a big fan of that. So
yeah, I can't stay in zone forever. I just want to get in there and fight. So if I do use Deathstroke, it's because I want to see if I can actually beat someone by spamming guns. And if I do that shit, I swear I'll record it.
Yeah, the thing is though, like I like as much as I love Sinestro, the way his kit is, like I said, I'm not a big fan of it. If he had more like up close combos, I'd be much happier with it. But other than that, I'm just not too happy with the fact what they did with him in that game. However, that's Sinestro's version in Infinite Crisis. Now that is beast. He's got a freaking amazing kit in there. But I'll go into detail about that later on. Pretty much, Injustice. Like as much as I like the game, I think the online is pretty meh.
Same here. I think it's pretty. I think that the presentation is a little bland, to be honest. You have that announcer that sounds like she's a monotone robot. I can't get behind stuff like that at all. I mean, I give them effort for trying, but you know, it's kind of bland presentation-wise. My favorite thing to watch in Injustice Competitive is people who play Green Arrow. That shit is fun to watch. Oh my god. I know a good Green Arrow too. Holy shit.
Yeah, Chris G can play a mean one, despite, you know, him being a kind of arrogant person. He can play a hell of a good Green Arrow in Injustice. So, yeah, I respect him for that. He's one hell of a good one. And I like watching good Green Arrows as well. I mean, the fact that you can Ice Arrow and then knock them back up in the air and then air combo them, that shit's pretty sweet.
Kung Jin is kind of like that in Mortal Kombat X. He's like that game's Green Arrow. He has like the bow and shit, and you can use it to stun people or set them on fire for extra damage.
That's awesome. I definitely have to look into that, because I really like how Green Arrow played, although I don't really play him all that much. Maybe I should, though. I really want to keep giving Killer Frost more love, because that's just... She's a fun character. She kind of reminds me of a mixture of Sub-Zero and, I think just Sub-Zero in general, without the freezing.
Hearing all this Injustice talk makes me want to go back and watch all that shit where DSP got owned by, like, literally everyone.
You know, that reminds me, Pixel, not too long ago, Pixel Hero, he linked the video, Remember This, and it was him, like, raging against the Deathstroke when he was playing Zod.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Do you want to play the fucking game?
Oh, just kill me. Earn your win. Oh, my God. I want to see something like that for MKS, because I know for a fact there's some people in there that feel absolutely not going to like too much. Like, one in particular is definitely Takeda. He has a lot of fucking range. Like, it's retarded.
Yeah. Just give me a second here.
Alright, got that.
I hear fucking Torres playing the game.
He's being a nerd.
Yes.
During a podcast? Come on now, man.
I can't help it. This game's addictive.
Hey, Red.
Yeah?
Was Virgil available in the original DMC4?
No. It was only Dante and Nero.
Ah, so he's the new added content, huh?
Yes, him. It's him, Lady, and Trish. They're the new characters in DMC4 Special Edition.
Wow.
Oh yeah, DMC4 is not coming to this, isn't it?
Unfortunately, no. It's coming to this in Japan, but not in the States.
Oh, wow.
Huh. That's pretty bad.
Well, I was actually going to ask, what are your thoughts on the Star Wars trailer? Because that apparently got released.
Oh, that was good.
Yeah, I haven't seen it yet, but everyone's been talking about it on Twitter. So
I don't get the people who don't like it. I mean, it's not, you know, you don't have batshit Lucas in there fucking shut up, so I don't get why people don't like it.
Never seen a Star Wars film, so I don't know jack shit.
Oh man, if Tex was here, he'd strangle you.
I'm pretty sure he would. He'd probably fucking skin me alive or some shit.
He'd be like, what? What'd you say, motherfucker? He'd probably tear you a new one. Like I said, I haven't seen it myself, but everyone in the chat's apparently saying that it's so good.
It is. It's one of those movies where I actually want to give it a chance, even though they have like a new director on board. But everyone knows J.J. Abrams actually he does some good shit, and I think his last movie, Star Trek Into Darkness, was pretty good.
I still need to see that.
I actually heard some really hardcore Star Trek fans actually hate it Into Darkness.
I'm not
Like
sure
the
why.
hardcore ones.
I'm not sure why, but you know, I didn't see any of the old Star Trek, so again, I think Tex might kill someone because they said that, but I really liked it for what it was.
Yeah, it's I don't know, man. And then I remember that meme for a while, the lightsaber.
You mean the cross guard?
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people didn't like that. They say, why did they change the original lightsaber around for? It makes no sense. And then there were actually counter memes to go on top of a meme because they showed how the cross guard will actually cut off people's hands if they tried to, like, engage. So, it was just a whole giant argument. Unfortunately, I was a part of it, but then I just started, like, not caring anymore.
Oh yeah, did you also hear the Batman versus Superman show actually comes out next week on a Monday?
I have no more excitement for that movie, to be honest. I think the reason I say that is because I think they're turning it just into the Justice League prequel. That's it. It's like it's probably not going to be much about Batman, Superman as it is about Aquaman, Wonder Woman, everyone else showing up. You know what I mean?
They might just get like small cameos.
I hope so. If not, then I'm going to be like really pissed because a lot of people wanted to see these two fight instead of dealing with all the other bullshit. Even though they got a Justice League movie planned already.
You know what? I don't care what anyone says. I want them to give more love to Blue Beetle.
I did not know Blue Beetle.
I heard he might get a CW TV show. Don't quote me on this.
Oh man, Blue Beetle's fucking best.
I know freaking Static Shock supposed to get one.
Yep. Well, is that really it is a DC character kind of, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Basically like it kind of like Shazam in a way. So that's someone they should give fucking more love to is Shazam as well. I like Shazam a lot. Same for Flash.
You must have hated Injustice.
Well, they got the Flash TV show.
You know, okay, you know what? I like Shazam a lot in Injustice, but I can't play him for shit.
No, I say that for a different reason, because of story mode.
Oh, God. He's so fucking cocky in that. And that's what I love about it, though.
Okay, so I had to take a roll call. Where's that casual Fred?
Chilling right here.
Knew it. You enjoying GTA, son?
Nope. Just, I was looking on Twitter, stuff like that. Like I said, I'm not really feeling too good today, so I'm still here, but, you know.
Oh, it's cool. I was just wondering because, I was thinking about getting GTA 5, you know, a certain PC free version, but, I wanted to see how it was because I didn't come in a conversation where you guys were talking about it.
That's great. Yeah, it's really good. Your 970 should be able to run it pretty much maxed out, and yeah, custom radio, all that good stuff. So yeah, definitely.
That's awesome.
What the fuck? Sing long says AJ is obviously too busy running from the white coats to appreciate the fine cinema. That's apparently what Text said. Or
wait, who Text?
I knew it.
I think Singlong was quoting something Text said a while ago.
Damn.
You know, shots fired, dude.
That's cool.
I don't know what else really to say. Yeah, that's pretty much it for the Mortal Kombat X talk and Star Wars. Actually, you know what? This would be a good time to actually talk about an announcement.
Really?
Yeah, the well, I haven't hyped it up. Like I said, I had an announcement in the chat a while ago, but I'm gonna bring it up now. As you know, we're doing a charity, obviously, and it's been going so well. And I love supporting charities a lot. I mean, don't get me wrong on this. Everybody loves supporting charities. I myself, I've been involved in so many charity events that it's like like amazing how great the community is when it comes to just supporting the cause and being there for everyone else and entertaining them and, you know, just helping supporting it. And well, just a week from now, I'm actually going to be supporting a charity stream, or actually going to be involved in a charity stream, where I play Pokemon Black for this group, and it's going to be really interesting. It's going to be on NintendoProject.com, or you can just check out the Nintendo Project Twitch, which I'll link here in a second. Here, let me go ahead and get it.
Fucking hate this game.
But next week or so, I think it's next weekend, we'll be starting it, and it's going to be a lot of fun. I hope that some of you guys would come along and help support the event and just help be there for everyone else that's involved, not just me. And yeah, like I really appreciate that. And here you go. Here's the channel right here. And what were we gonna say, Ren?
I have a counter proposal.
What's up?
Play the game for 24 hours.
Well, the game's not even that long, though.
Constantly replay until you fall asleep on stream like Loophole.
No, it's not happening.
And Adler, or whatever the fuck his name is.
Adler. Oh god. Not Mortal Kombat. Goddamn. The
Resident Evil.
The Resident Evil dude. Oh yeah, I was there for that. Holy shit.
Oh man.
I was actually rooting for him. Like I thought he was gonna make it, and then when he started dozing off in the chair, I was like, oh.
You were there live?
Yeah, I was there when people were. I think it went live on Kotaku or whatever. They're talking about, hey, there's some guy. He's playing like Resident Evil for hours. I'm like, oh shit, I gotta check this shit out.
Oh wow.
And then I think it was around Resident Evil 3 or 4 when he started like
2.
dozing off and shit. Oh, 2, yeah. He started dozing off and shit. And I was like, oh shit. And then he just fell asleep there with the stream on. I was like, oh my god.
And then like 30 minutes later, he just casually got up.
He just casually woke up and he like went off screen.
Oh my god. That shit was good. Oh man.
I remember he walked out and then he like came back in and he's like, oh shit.
That was by far the funniest thing I've ever seen.
That's fucking amazing. But yeah, I am going to be supporting that charity event next weekend, and I'm probably going to be involved in a bunch of other things. I'm greatly feeling that they're going to make me read creepypastas.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Well, I say, as long as they don't get you to read My Little Pony fanfiction, you'll be fine.
As long as they don't get me to read My Immortal, I'll be fine too. That shit is horrible.
Oh god.
It is one of the worst Harry Potter fanfictions I've ever read in my life.
The worst one I've seen was the 4chan post for that fucking My Little Pony fanfiction. It's just terrible.
My Little Pony fanfiction. Every time I hear that, I just cringe.
Well,
every time I hear My Little Pony, I cringe.
Oh, people have 6 perverted minds, and I actually know some people like that, and that's just, yeah, weird.
I don't know what to say, man. But yeah, it's going to be a good event, and hope everyone comes, helps supports the cause, and it's gonna be an awesome event. Other than that, that's pretty much it. I don't know if there's anything else we could say. Do you have anything to put in this, Fred? You haven't really said anything.
Yeah, I was actually, no, I was saying quite clearly before we went on air that I wasn't going to, and I ended up speaking, I think, half of the time. Yeah, no, nothing really.
Well, the title says there's going to be a Let's Endure. What are we doing for that?
I don't know. That was a last minute thing. No clue.
Should we just do a chat vote then? See what they want? Like, what do we still have left to do? Because I know there's, like, quite a bit.
I'm making a squad poll now.
Alright.
Cool.
There's people saying Kingdom Hearts, Resident Evil 3. Oh yeah, did you guys do the Resident Evil Remastered Let's Endure yet?
No.
No.
Throw that in the straw poll, Lester.
If you guys are doing Kingdom Hearts, I'll be there.
Kingdom Hearts. A lot of people are voting for Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah, that's probably gonna make it.
I definitely gotta be there then.
Which one? One or two?
First one.
Yeah, the first one.
Someone said Injustice. Someone said Super Smash Brothers. Someone said Parasite Eve. Is there even a This Is How You Don't Play Parasite Eve?
He didn't even finish the game.
Oh yeah, he didn't finish it.
He's not going to now. That shit is pretty much canceled.
That on top of fucking any Atlas game he touches.
Holy fuck! Everyone's voting for Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah, that's gonna win.
Good. Because I probably have a lot of shit to say about that. Or just fucking rage.
Well, while we set this up, should we just do all our outros and go on with the let everyone vote for the Let's Endure?
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
Lester molester.
Well, you know what? Since you just brought him up, Lester, where can we find you, dude?
You can find me on Twitter at Knucklefo, on YouTube at Knucklefo, and soon Twitch.tv/Knucklefo.
Alright. You got your new PC recently, too, didn't you?
Yeah, I'm still trying to run it, though.
Oh, that's awesome, man. Alright. Well, Mr. Superior Artist, where can we find you?
You can find me. No, sorry about that. You can find me on Twitter at BadassArtist100. You could go to my YouTube channel, The Superior Artist 10,000.
All right. What about you, Mr. Evilist of AJ?
You can find me at the mental hospital at EvilAJ2010. The address is youtube.com/EvilAJ2010. And if you guys ever want to visit me and ask me questions, just go to I forgot the site. Ask.fm EvilHH. I don't fucking know. Who gives a shit? Yeah. Just find me at the mental institution, whatever.
The Seattle Insane Asylum.com. How about that? /EvilAJ. Alright.
There you go.
What about you, Mr. Casual Operative?
You can find me on YouTube saying, fuck this game, fuck this game, fuck this game. DMC reboot. And you can find me on Twitter at Operative Ren.
And you can hear him throughout the whole podcast clacking away at that controller.
Yes, I hate this fucking game.
Mm-hmm. Perfect.
Alright, what about you, my illustrious co-host, Fred
Well,
Fox?
You can hear me with, common decency, not doing stuff like that, clacking away on a live broadcast. But you can also check me out on Twitter at TIHYDP, the acronym for This Is How You Don't Play Games During a Podcast. You can also check me out on YouTube, /it's Fred Fox, or you can just search Fred Fox on YouTube.
Alright, and...
Yeah, Fred is a casual.
Yeah?
Yes.
Casual streamer. Casual podcasting.
Casual podcasting.
Let me do my outro real quick. Yeah, there we go.
Sounds like you're masturbating.
I don't even know what the fuck's going on right now. Anyway, yeah, well, for me, you can find my YouTube under MoogleMaster102. You can find my Twitch under the same name. You can find my Twitter under MoogleSenpai. And that's pretty much it. And I'd like to thank you all, thank you guys for watching. And yeah, pretty much all I really have to say is you guys have yourself a great day and go fuck yourselves.
Fuck off.
You stole the line.